A lot of times I like to think through the customer experience when I'm building my tech stack. Often I will start with the communication itself. Like, how am I communicating with my prospects, my customers, my leads, my borrowers? I want an integrated, efficient, and smartly automated communication suite. That means that one, I can communicate in a lot of different ways, right? Because I'm trying to often seek out preferences. I want to be able to text message. I want to be able to email. I want to be able to do phone calls. I want to be able to use social media and direct messaging platforms. I want to be able to do all of that wherever it makes sense and whenever it makes sense. Ideally, all of that is integrated in a single suite so that I can seamlessly keep all of my threads connected and making sense, right? So that omni-channel communication is important. The next thing, I want to have a really robust database. So when I talk about database, a lot of times people will use terms like CRM or lead management, but I like to start at the database level. I want to make sure that I have tools on top of that database that allows me to efficiently do marketing and sales. So some of the features that I'm looking for in my CRM, my lead management, or ultimately working against my database is an integrated and synchronized communication. So it goes back to that omni-channel. I want to be able to see all of my communication. I want to be able to very efficiently, as an individual loan officer, be able to segment all of the people that I'm talking to. Sometimes I want to do it on the fly. Sometimes I want to set it up so that those segmentations are just happening in an automated way. But I want to be able to segment so that I can be very personal. Then I want to be able to do automation, right? Because there's certain pieces of my pipeline and that large database that I'm building that I don't want to commit all of my resources to, my personal attention, my high valued manual attention. But then there are other places that I want to put a lot of my manual effort into. So I want to be able to confidently hand off some portion of that pipeline to automation and feel like it's still going to give a good customer experience. I want to be able to easily get feedback. I want to know when things are happening. I want to know when people are opening emails, when they're responding to me in Facebook. I want to have a good set of feedback. And then ultimately, I want to be able to design workflow, right? So sometimes I want to do that at an organizational level. Sometimes I want to do it at a personal level. But I want to have the tools to really make my workflow feel comfortable and effective for me.